Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Video Intruder, and welcome to Do Not Feed the Monkeys, a game which is a little bit hard to define. I suppose voyeurism simulator is the best way to look at it. It kind of, seems to have a bit of a relationship and a bit of a similarity to things like Papers, Please and Orwell and a whole bunch of other games I really, really like, except this one's a little bit on the weird side, as you may have guessed from, the one-eyed monkey pyramid thing going on here. We're not just like, a government agency that claims to be trying to do the right thing because of security threats, but are we secretly the bad guys? No! In this game, you play some sort of weird monkey-themed Illuminati thing where you're just spying into little snapshots of people's lives. It's a little bit hard to explain. Let's just dive straight in. It's a fascinating little thing. The quick note before we begin, this is a demo, this is an early version of the game, not yet done, not feature complete, diddly diddly dee. So, it's 9 AM on day 1 and I've just installed Monkey Illuminati Vision, the beautiful app that lets me keep an eye on my cages. A cage is basically just a screen, it's like a hidden camera, it just gives you a snapshot into somebody's life, and this means something's happening in this particular cage. So we should probably zoom up on that one, and just start clicking on things of interest in order to figure out what's going on. Now, if you're actually watching while something's happening, you can also hear what people are saying. So now topless, terrific. Get the skis back there. Every flash means a fistful of dollars for me, darling. So I think we can see what's going on here. This person with a telescopic lens is taking photos of somebody who probably doesn't particularly want to have photos of them taken. So that was great. You're my favourite star. Keep watching this person because nothing else is going on. And if you pay attention, they'll tell you when they might next be around because time is constantly ticking by. So right now, 20 past 10, but at 2 PM, we can expect this person to return and we might be able to learn more about them. Now, all the stuff we clicked on around here and everything he said starts slowly filling up our little journal down here. Once you've grouped certain things together, you can start pulling together some conclusions. So flash, camera, photographs, and topless. So probably this is, sneaked photos. Oh, flipping dear. Empty boxes, mannequin, windows, skis, and the mouse. Okay, where are we in that case? Probably not the basement or a parking garage, so attic apartment. So we start piecing things together, and even more importantly, we can start actually searching for all of these things. So everything we find that's in gold, we can start actually doing searches for them. So for example, if I search for sneaked photos, which is only available because I've gathered enough things pertaining to sneaked photos and come to that conclusion, that leads me to investigation of ring selling and trading nude photos of famous women. So command high prices on the black market, always some pervert ready to pay a fortune. And that might actually open up new options for me as well. So black market, fortune, and dollars could all be searched for, and also some sort of money-related thing is becoming available over there. You can also actually start, putting things together. So topless and photographs could be searched for, and that we should probably cover up with a great big hedgehog. Okay. Wasn't quite expecting that. Let's go for topless mannequin instead. And, ooh, that does lead to something. Excellent, you can buy faithful friends. Right, well this is all fascinating stuff. Now before 2 PM, I should quickly check on other cages, because some of them are more interesting than others. Number 2 just seems to be a chicken coop. Not much going on there. This is just a factory, and this is an exhibit. So we've got ourselves a bust of something, and a crowd of people who are there. But, hang on, let's just quickly back out here, because at 2 PM, I'm expecting this person to return. Now, you can't just spend all day doing this, however, because I've got myself a tiredness meter and a food meter as well. So I need to actually, at some point, earn some money, because right now, I'm not earning money by doing this. This is just something I'm doing because I want to be part of the Illuminati. And let's head over into here. Come on, Cotton Princess. Give me everything you've got. Aha. So this is potentially of interest. That's a rather distinctive thing he just said. That could be a clue that gives us her identity. And pure gold, and that gives us enough words pertaining to, mirror, fantastic. Oh, someone's at the... Okay, fine. Who are you? Excuse me, who's this? Where are you, deadbeat? Remember, I'm coming by to collect the rent in 2 days. Ah, that's just my landlady. So she wants $90 in 2 days, so I also need money to pay the rent. I don't just need money for that, however. I also need money to buy more cages. Right now, I've only got 4, but by the end of day 5, I'm going to be needing 9, otherwise I get kicked out for not doing well enough. So I need money coming in. Money gets brought in either by doing jobs or by doing little submissions that are going to be emailed to me about paying very close attention. So, black market gold, fortune dollars, a lot of flipping money. And limousine. Okay, and wealth and... that would give me the word star if I didn't already know it. So, limousine and cap. So this guy might be a driver or her driver, or posing as a driver to get closer to her. Interesting. But Cotton Princess, that's the interesting one. Box office record for premiere of Cotton Princess 3. So it's a movie, film based on the life of its leading lady, aspiring singer who makes all her dreams come true. Okay. So a film based on the life of its famous leading lady. So actually, I would have assumed that this was an actress, but it could actually be a singer as well. But actually, singer's not an option. So it's presumably going to be actress. So, sneaked photos of an actress from an attic apartment generating a lot of money. There's a little bit more to learn there yet, however. I missed him saying when he was going to be back. So, here's the thing. I could sit in front of my computer all day just actually looking at these. But if I do that, I'm going to run out of money. Because if I actually want to eat, I'm going to need to, well, I can just eat this to keep me going as a starting point, and there's some fruit, which gives you food and health up. Meanwhile, fast food gives you way more food, but health down, so you've got to watch that. And also tiredness. I could sleep for that, or I could drink some coffee! Nice, but that's probably not good for your long-term health. Meanwhile, there's jobs on the back of your door. So, dishwasher overnight. If I'm willing to sacrifice a bit of tiredness, then $84 for an 8-hour shift overnight could be very, very interesting indeed. Just remember to take that before midnight. Alright, and just see if anything else is going on over here. Nothing major for the time being. Okay, what I should probably also do is get myself an actual new screen, or rather cage. So buy cage. That will become available at 9 AM tomorrow morning when it's technically day 2. In terms of food, meanwhile, yeah, I can actually go to the supermarket, but that means stepping away from my computer for an hour, and also, yes, still costs money. Though less money, or if I want food brought to me, more expensive, I can buy myself fast food. But fast food is very bad for your health, and also, yeah, not exactly efficient compared to just ordering your own healthy food. So, yeah, you have to see, you have to have a think about that, whether it's the right thing to do or not. So, we're up to, oh flip, another dollar, another, and another. Right. Are we going to learn anything more about you, my good man? We're going to floor it. Thanks. Interesting. Okay. Leading lady. And I've already learnt leading lady. So there's multiple ways to learn a word that lets you start making some connections. You've never shown that to me in the limousine. Alright, another fistful of dollars. Okay, excellent. We'll continue just before bedtime. So we need to check back on this guy before it's time for bed. Now, what else can we also learn? Email comes in as well, please. Volunteer observations. Yes, of course. So this is the optional missions I mentioned. So there's a good chance at some point they'll say, okay, give me a bit of very specific information about one of your cages. If you do, you get a big old pile of money. Now, let's see what we can try and figure out about this guy, because limousine could be interesting. So we know about her, Cotton Princess, and limousine. No, that doesn't make a connection. But if I find the right two things together, I might just be able to find some more information about this guy. And here we go. 9:30, the bedtime little session that he mentioned. So, we just need a little bit more information about you. How I'd love to take you to paradise in my limousine. Right, so you are break the speed limit. You're a driver. You are presumably, yeah, you must be, well, technically you might be paparazzi as well, but you might also be a driver, possibly her driver. Alright, let's just actually try searching Cotton Princess driver. No, we can't figure out who he is based on that. Anyway, coming up on 11 PM, time for me to go do my job as a dishwasher. So, 8-hour shift overnight, but it gets me $84. I literally need that money to actually pay my rent. Because at some point, landlady's going to expect $90 from me for rent. So I get back. I'm a bit on the tired side. Any chance I got myself? Yes, sometimes you get some extra stuff as well, like you get to eat leftovers or whatever. Now, what time is it? I could probably get myself... I can get an hour's sleep now, just 1 hour, just have a quick power nap, because not much is going to be going on right this second, because the new day begins at 9 AM. So, have myself a little sleep there. That's only plus a tiny bit of sleep there. You know what? I'm going to buy myself a new cage. Screw it. I'm having myself a new cage because that means I should have 2 new cages to play with today. So, just wait for 9 AM now. And, by the way, do I have any food? Wouldn't mind some... I don't have any food. I have some coffee, though. I'm just going to drink the coffee. Right. Drink all the coffee. Beautiful. So that's going to keep me going for the time being, but I need to actually go out shopping or ordering in some fast food at some point. So, 4 days until I have to have 9 monitors. I've already got 6. Okay, day number 2. And we have got ourselves some new stuff here. We've got ourselves, a big international airport of some description with some big old planes passing by. Nothing to click on, though. No information, so I don't really know what that is. That might be an uninteresting one, like the chicken coop. And room number 5, a bit more interesting. We got ourselves a TV. We got ourselves VCRs and kittens. Armchair phone. Nothing else that I can see. Fine. Keep an eye on this one. If there's lots of stuff to click on, like in 1, this might be more of an action-packed one. And hello, we've got ourselves... Here we go. So today, hot dogs are half price. So if I want to eat on the cheap, then hot dogs might be the way to do it. And hello, do I need to know anything more about you? The word nude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've figured out most of the information here because I've already got all of the actual wrap-ups. So sure, there's extra ones, but I think these are redundant at this point. Now, in terms of money, I'm currently on $74. That means I need to do a little bit more work yet just because of, landlady tomorrow. Still back over here. And here we go. We got something going on here. Good to see you. I'm such a lonely man. Alright, what is the deal here? You know that I'll visit you. Here we go. Useful information. I will visit you twice a day. So we know that she is going to make 2 visits each day. Very, very useful indeed. So, tell me, how is your health? And let's see what we can learn about this one. You know what it is to be an old man. Okay, fine. So he's written to have some form of accent. Like a stereotypical, like, German or Eastern European accent of some description. And depressed, I always think about the past, you know. The past, what did you used to do exactly? And I take care of the kittens, that is all. A lovely... Wait a minute, there's... When did you arrive in our country? Is this Hitler? Is this supposed to be Hitler in disguise? I always live in this neighborhood. And you have a foreign accent. Yeah. Okay. So this is potentially Hitler. And yeah, this is where it starts getting a bit stressful. Now multiple things are happening at once. But I think I've already got all the information we need from him. So we haven't finished filling out the form yet. You go. Okay. So, I'll be back later at the end of my afternoon shift. Okay, late afternoon, watch out for her to return. Okay, and I'm a grateful and generous old man. You're not. You're blatantly old Hitler. Okay, and I'd like to have another visit. Fine, so she will be back later, naffing off. And here we go. Here's one of my missions. So, Cage 1, can you answer the following question? $70 if I can figure out this guy's name. Interesting. So, how would I figure out his name? I've already got all this information. So, this person is a driver. This person is sneaking photos of a particular actress. I know what movie she's in, but I don't know the name of the actress. In an attic apartment, making a lot of money doing it. The question is, how do I use that information, potentially, like, you know, putting information together to actually create a name? So, for example, if I were to search for Cotton Princess limousine, like who was actually, you know, potentially her driver, doesn't actually yield any relevant results, but something we need to keep an eye on. I need to figure out how exactly I'm going to get a name out of this person. So right now, it's about 20 past 3. And is there bakery assistant, line waiter? It's only for 2 hours. What jobs? We've got ourselves another job I could do overnight. Okay, I'm going to be wanting to do that, but if I want to work overnight... Though actually, I could work, yeah, maybe up to... depends when I start the job. Depends if I want to be around during the evening. Keep an eye on all these screens, by the way. If I want to do that, I'm going to need coffee. I think I've already got... No, I'm completely out of food. Right, okay. Well, my sleep's okay for the time being. I'm actually going to take advantage of the cheap hot dogs. I'm going to just order a bunch of them, and someone actually is at the door right now. Okay, seriously, I don't care, go away. So I've ordered a couple of hot dogs. They should arrive in, yeah, about 5 PM-ish. Now, the problem is, what if that coincides with this meeting down here? Because the second time that she shows up, we most definitely want to be catching her. So I can actually put you down over onto the sub-screen. So now, even if I'm looking over here, I can see what's going on. So you can try and watch 2 screens simultaneously. Or just, keep one as a screen of special interest. But if I have to step away, then potentially that's a bit of a problem. So, 5 PM. Yeah, here we go. So that is the person... Oh, blimey. Hello! You're a very badass looking delivery driver. Marvellous. Here's a tip. Please don't kill me. So, there we go. Beautiful. And now I've got myself these hot dogs. And go back to the screen. Right, we're okay for the time being. So let's just grab a snack and eat. And eat. Close the fridge. Alright. Whenever the second meeting is, she said after her afternoon shift. So... yeah, it feels like typically an afternoon shift would probably end about 5 PM, so she's probably going to be showing up sooner rather than later. And anything else? No. These 3 seem to not be doing much at the minute. I'm down to $65, by the way. I definitely need to work overnight, if only to pay my rent tomorrow. Ah, here we go. So, 6 PM, she's just shown up here. So, nice to see you. It's good for an old man like me not feeling so lonely. What is the deal with you exactly? Let's get a bit more information. So, we've got a name, Mr. Statler. Okay, yes, confirmed. He's secretly Hitler. Now, what else do we need to learn here? By the way, so still living, depressed about things are out there, and just, oh, he's just looking at the word naked as well. Alright, keep going backwards and forwards, see what else we can learn. So he's getting very aggressive when being challenged about the fact that, yeah, people are suspecting he has not actually always been in this country. And time for my medicine, you go now. Fine, so he's just kicking her out, but we've now got a fake name for this guy. Oh, but... go away, go... what else? Don't get upset, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so she probably just loops each day. Very happy for your visit. But now you go away, go. Alright, so is she actually being seen out? Okay, she's actually being seen out. So, we've got a name. Kittens, Lonely, Mr. Statler, Grateful and Generous, Old Man, Depressed, Foreign Accent. Now, ooh, he's come back. Hello? What did you just do? What did you just do? He's putting on a tape. What is he? Nurse, Playboy, Vulnerable. Well, based on that information, Vulnerable Senior, but I'm pretty sure he's Hitler. Now, what's he watching? Yeah, he's literally watching footage of, presumably, the Second World War. So, pretty confident he's Hitler, yes. Alright, 10:30, and Hitler, I think, is going off to bed. Yeah, there we are, lights are out. Now, when do I have to go to the overnight job? And, oh, how long have I missed it? No, I can start at any time. Okay, so, probably a good idea for me to go and do that. No, I've completely out of coffee, though. And I'm out of food in general. Right, well, let's go and do that. And then, before 9 AM tomorrow, I'll have plenty of time to, get a bit of sleep and go over the information I've just learnt. Now, how have I just done here? Ooh, up to $149. Fine, so I'm okay for money for the time being. 7 AM, 2 hours before it's the next day. Not much seems to be happening right now. Good time for me to do a little bit of work here. So, he watched on tape, yeah. Bloodthirsty, Allies invasion, propaganda TV... talked about having a fabulous mustache. Pretty sure that's Hitler. Yeah, moderately confident that's Hitler. Let's just search for crazy dictator. Type of chili, apparently. Obviously. Now, yeah, Vulnerable Senior. Have a search of that. New care program for senior citizens. Smiles for seniors obtained by calling a number. Now that is presumably the same program he's actually on. So now I've got that. I've actually got this, and hang on, search for that. Okay, that just brings me back to their homepage. Fine, understandable. But if I give them a call, what exactly can we potentially learn? Yeah, so general information about the service, consult a list of citizens admitted. Mr. Statler, I could find out more information if I wish to make a complaint. Okay, general information. What can you tell me in general? Social support program aimed at protecting and helping our most vulnerable senior citizens. Social Affairs Department assures you the upcoming general elections have nothing to do with the launch of this activity. Okay, interesting. Let's check the list quickly. Just very quickly check the list. So, here we go. Mr. Statler. I now know this guy's name. So, come on, give me the information. Here we go. Daniel Statler. Excellent. So now I've got a full name for this guy. Beautiful. So now I've got this name right here, Daniel Statler. Search that. Oh, I've got myself an actual... I can flipping call him. I can call Hitler. Oh, is he asleep right now? Oh, I'm going to wake up Hitler. Screw you, Hitler. There we go. Just going to quickly wake you up. Yeah, no sleep for you, you bastard. Now the question is... quickly, no, quickly. Buy a new one. There we go. I just managed to get another screen. I just got screen 7 out. So, what do we have? Yes, the landlady's back today. Oh, hang on. Did I just spend too much money? Have I still got $90? I hope I've still got $90. Yes, I've got $99. And I've got myself a brand new screen. Excellent. So, screen 7 looks like an office down here. Nothing I can interact with yet, though. Okay, what have we got? So, cage recording available. So, for $20, I can now start... if too many things are happening at once, I can now start recording them. Interesting. And record low prices. 50% off on fruit. Okay, so cheap fruit if I want to go out to the market today. Could be very, very useful indeed. Now, how exactly am I going to get this guy's name? What is the right combination of things to look up online to get a name out of this guy? And as my friend who got me into this mess is indicating, the monkeys in the cages can be a good source of income if I figure out how to feed them, but you've got to be careful. So I can already, literally call up Hitler, but how does that get me money? I'm not sure. And, we've got someone down over here. We've just got a guy chilling out in this office. Okay, so what can we learn from you? Well, right now, his actual cage is not being marked as active. $99. Oh, I'm very tired, though. I need to not work tonight. I need to actually get a good night's sleep. Or drink all the coffee in the world. One of the above. And here we go. Special observation for cage 3. So, the Egyptian cage, which we don't know much about so far. What is the telephone number of the person responsible for the event taking place in cage... I've not really been seeing much going on in cage 3. Oh, hang on. Well, there's something. Right, okay. This. Search for that. It's priceless. Okay. Not that useful. But if I start just putting this together, priceless bust. No. Priceless this thing. Just brings me straight back over there. Hang on. Visitors. If I want to do... Aha! So that gets me something. So a Pharaoh exhibition. Overwhelming success. Central Museum for Kevin Elgin. Okay, now, Kevin Elgin. I need to search for this guy, and there's my phone number. Right, got it. So, also, what's going on over here? Hitler. Right, so, are you going to actually be doing the same conversation on a loop, or is this new information today, Mr. Statler? Right, I think she's on a loop. So, let's actually, instead, just minimize that for a second. Back to my mail. So, cage 3... I can now actually reply with this phone number. Send the email. Beautiful. Some cases may take us longer than 24 hours to verify. This is a special study. Right, so they're going to email back to me. And oh, bloody hell. Okay, so things are starting to get a little bit crazy right now. Hello. So, okay, guy in office is now... Oh, someone's trying to... Right, excuse me. Who are you? Oh, that's fine. I've got your rent. Here, just have the bloody money. Here it is. I actually saved up enough money for this. Right, and finances. Right, it's me. That's right, I've been reviewing the state of your finances. So this guy is an accountant. Do your numbers look good? No, they don't look good at all. So this guy's an accountant on the phone to one of his clients right now. You're one step away from total bankruptcy. Oh, bloody hell, I might miss something because I'm too tired. I'm so sleepy right now. Do I have some coffee? Pay your debts or buy a ticket to a country that's got no extradition treaty. Blimey, that's a bit of extreme advice right there. Okay. You're welcome. I can tell you how to best manage your money. That's my job. Right, do I have any more coffee? Oh, I'm out of coffee. I'm very tired right now, and everything's happening at once. Not very well. I seem to be the one in need of advice lately. I've seen this before. I think we've had that conversation before. This is what the recording's for, of course. Now 3 things are happening simultaneously, and it's just going to get worse. Oh, bloody hell. It's that. Nothing, never mind. Right, so this guy's got some form of trouble himself. Watch your numbers if you don't want to end up in prison. Yawn. Right, so this guy... If he's yawning, that would suggest he works overnight. I might want to keep an eye on him overnight. Okay, what can we learn here? Advice, finances, number, money, bankruptcy. He's a financial advisor. Or at least he seems to be. Search for that, see if we find anything, and nothing major. Fine, okay. And he's naffed off for the time being. Right. I need to potentially go and get some... Okay, who is this now? Okay, what the hell do you want? Alright, I've had enough people bloody coming to my door. This guy just wants... He just wants money. Okay, I'm going to give you $6 to see if you give me anything good from it. And a milk account, and you're going back to my apartment. Right, well that was probably... I don't actually have any money for food. I've got no money for food. Okay, I shouldn't have given him actual money there. Right, okay, what do we need to do here? What do we need to do? What's going on? We need to learn more about this. We need to figure out how to get this guy's name as well. And I also need, yeah, 2 more cages. That's $100. Oh, hang on, was that movement over there? No, I think that was just a chicken moving. That's fine. So, dishwasher, I can do that, well, I could do that from 4 PM, and then I could get a good night's sleep after that. And then I could just order some, yeah, some takeaway. Oh, hang on. Dishwasher. Any chance I could actually have a job where... Oh, 2 hours. Ah, I've already missed soup kitchen. I could have eaten the soup afterwards. That would be 4 hours. That takes me to... Oh, it's 4 PM now. Okay. Is what I want to do actually, yeah, go and do that job and then just sleep afterwards. That's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm just going to do that, then check in the cameras when I get back, use this money to buy food, and then have a good night's sleep ahead of the next day. Because I need that money to buy the screens. Because if I don't have the 9 cages by the end of day 5, I am in trouble. I am exhausted right now. My vision is going blurry like crazy. I've got no flipping food. Right, okay. What's the current... It's midnight. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. My stomach is rumbling. I'm exhausted. I can't stay focused. But nothing seems to be happening right now. So, time to get a good night's sleep. Or, buy myself some... No, get a good night's sleep. I'll sleep until... I'll sleep 7 hours. That's a good, healthy amount to sleep right there. That is a good, solid night's sleep. Okay, there we are. We're back to good shape there. It's 8 AM. And that means I can probably just go... And actually, you know what? Let's go to the store. And fruit is... Oh, fruit is still cheap. Let's actually go buy myself a load of fruit. Let's buy 10 fruit for $30. And I'm also going to buy myself a chicken to wash the fruit down with. And maybe 1 coffee. Yeah, I'm going to spend $50 on groceries right now. The fruit is cheap. Let's go get that. That should bring me to about 8:30-ish. Though I think actually it's a new day. Yes, it's technically a new day. Day 4. So I've got 7 of the 9 cameras. I've got another 2 days for the rest of this. Okay. This is all absolutely beautiful and fine. Got an email as well. Cage 3. And... Oh, I got the $70. Nice. Okay, it's fine. I know my stomach's rumbling. I'm going to sort it out now, alright? I've got loads of fruit. Eat some chicken. Wash it down with all the fruit. That gets my health up as well. Nice. Look at that. That's good stuff right there. So all my meters are in good shape. What's cheap today, by the way? Is there any cheap food? There might be. Cage 1 I still haven't sorted out. Back to monkey vision. And, oh, this one just woke up right there. Hang on. Back to here. 2 for 1 on yogurt. That's nice. And cage 5. What is the address of... Oh, I know the address where Hitler's located. I can do that right away. Hang on. This address. Lovely. So, reply. Beautiful. In a few hours, we'll have the answer. Good. This is going to give me the money I need to actually buy the cages. So, that guy's still up there. Yogurt is 2 for 1. Honestly, I should probably just go out and buy some yogurt. I mean, I've got plenty of money, and right now I've not got any food. Yeah, I could do with buying some yogurt. 2 for 1 on yogurt. Yeah, 4, 6. Oh, yeah. 10 yogurts for $20. And I could buy some coffee, too, just to keep myself going. $32. Yeah, screw it. I'm just nipping out to the shops for an hour, and that will actually get me enough stuff to keep me going for the time being. And I should actually get a load of money back because I knew Hitler's address. So now just eat literally all of the yogurt. No, don't open up the door. And drink the coffee. Drink all of the coffee. There we go. Coffee, food. Okay, now I'm in good shape. Now I'm in excellent shape. And email here. And good. I did indeed know Hitler's address, so I've got myself another $70. And that means I can immediately buy myself the final 2 screens so I can actually observe them for a day. Lovely. So get on that, and I've actually got spare money too. Actually, hang on, when's the next rent due? Rent is due, day 6. Fine, I've got plenty of time. Oh, I'm well in control. So yeah, if you pay really close attention to your screens, you can make decent money. And oh, okay, who wants something now? Hello, Mr. Postman. Bring package for apartment 36. I'm clearly 16, but... Yeah, that's me. 36, right here. And I've got... Oh, a cherry pie. Ooh. I'm going to eat the pie. Can I... Or I could sell it for 25. Can I not just eat it? I'd quite like to eat it, but I'm going to sell it for $25 instead. Now, what's going on down here? Prepare balance sheets. Why wouldn't I have them ready on time? Right, so something else is going on down here with number 7. So, but a bit more tired lately. Wait, have I already seen this particular conversation? I have a lot going on at night. I stay up late, ... Whoa. Right. Let's actually see what's going on with this guy at night. We need to keep an eye on him in the evening. And best professional at low cost price. Okay, so this is a cheap accountant. And he's doing something in the evening. And yeah, I've already seen Hitler's conversation. I've resolved that. While we're waiting for this guy tonight, so yeah, for once, don't go and work overnight. Instead, maybe do a tiny bit of work during the day. Though actually, I don't think I need to. I think actually if I could just solve the room 1 problem, I'd be okay. I just need to find out, yeah, the right way to get this person's name. Oh, this could be good. I could just go and work as a potato chip taster. So, bit of money, only takes 4 hours, and that actually gets me less hungry. Because I can just eat all of the flipping potato chips. Oh, yeah, that is good stuff. And... oh, yeah, money and less hungry. Spot on. Now, what's going on down here? And... oh, wait, hang on. Hang the flipping hell on. He just said something about blackmail. Okay, where are my casting calls? Where are my auditions? Ah, he's speaking to his agent right now. You promised to make me start a legend. Get moving. Right, okay. So, in the evening, at something like 7 or 8, this person makes double life. Hello. What is going on in your double life exactly, idiot? And by the way, what's Hitler doing? Ah, Hitler's just watching his World War II tapes again. Right, so, somewhere around 7 PM, this person has some form of discussion about double lives. Oh dear. Right, keep an eye on all of this while we actually have a think about... yeah, number 1 again. What is the answer? Come on, it must be staring me in the face. Well, it's 11:15, and as promised, this guy is still working. Question is, what happens next? And yeah, you're doing your final shots of the day. I've already seen everything you've got to say there. Unless, of course, I need to actually change the actual name here. So get rid of driver. Paparazzi. Okay. Maybe, if I just change this around, that gives me new words I might be able to play with. Oh, what the heck is going on? Oh! Interesting. So, number 7's double life. I think we've figured out what it is, by the way, which is the She-Wolf of Wall Street. Apparently. Okay, so, we've skipped straight to actually understanding what's going on here. Because this is just actually straight up, yeah, we've actually found it just by being in the right place at the right time. If you're actually hanging around, just watching your monitors at about midnight, and you pay attention to 7, you just get to skip straight to the conclusion of what the double life is. And man with wig, and can't actually click on the mop at all. So let's dance. Let's indeed dance. Thank you so much. Oh, what would I do without you, my dear fan? So, you want to be a famous drag act of some description. You actually have an agent you speak to in the early evening about precisely that. Okay. And sadly, I cannot click on the mirror ball. Very, very sad indeed. So, man with wig. That doesn't really lead anywhere. But hang on. She-Wolf of Wall Street. Let's look up that right here. And... oh dear. Literally, a she-wolf actually managed to kill several shareholders. Marvellous. That was slightly unexpected. Right. Now, do I want to hang around here overnight just to keep an eye on what else happens? Or should I just go to sleep? You know what? I'm just going to order a late night snack. Because, actually, this stuff's expensive. Should I just go to the market? I could just go and, yeah, I'm just going to go to the market again. Alright, I can get myself, that's $8. That still gives me, yeah, screw it. I'm just going to step out to the market, get myself a couple of bits of yogurt, which is going to get my health up. There you go. I've just got a late night hankering for some yogurt right there. Beautiful. Eat all of the yogurts while it's 2 for 1. Then, nothing much here. I'm just going to get myself a little bit of shut-eye. Not much, just 4 hours. I'm okay for the time being. Let's get my sleep back up again for the 5th and final day where I get my final 2 cages to play with. And yeah, the period actually between 8 AM and 9 AM is an excellent time just to go over your notes and try and make some connections. And a final reminder, I need to have my 9 cages installed by the end of today. That is fine. Already done, thank you. I am well in control of all of that. And, ooh, number 8. Hello, things are happening. Antennas, and this is just a cornfield with an antique locomotive. And a windmill. Okay. Interesting. So this is actually a swaying, turning one. Anything else? No, that's your lot. And, oh, coffee 33% off. Oh, cheap coffee. I flippin' love cheap coffee right there. Okay. And more going on in 1, but we've seen 1 already. 1 we're under control of. I can't figure out how to connect it together, but I think we've got all the evidence. Right, 8 seems to be good. Meanwhile, 9. 9 is it's a road. Okay. Now, potentially if there was maybe gridlock at rush hour, things might be travelling slow enough that I could actually read something, like license plates. But right now, nothing I can actually do here. Okay, well, I've got a bit of information here. So an antenna. Search up that. That doesn't really help much, to be honest. And a windmill. Doesn't actually do anything. Antique locomotive. And that's just, an article. Okay, well, search both of them together. The old hay train is back on track. So just by putting 2 locations it passes by in simultaneously, that gets me a little bit more information. So this is indeed the old hay train. Search that. Anderson City, Sharp Mountains, the Great Browning Fields antenna, the old Wet Willow Wood sawmill, and then Anderson City. So this is a loop. So I've just actually got myself a bit of information about this train right here, and I can search for all of these places. Okay. Does any of that actually give me any new information? Browning Fields and... Okay. Browning Fields. That must be where the camera is, I would assume, because, yeah, there's the cornfields, and there's the train tracks. So just basically comparing what I've seen... Yeah, it must be, because none of the others actually make sense. If you look at the map, the only one that makes sense is Browning Fields. So, I've got myself a location for number 8, which is very, very cool indeed. There might be more I could learn about number 7 yet. We'll have to see, I'm not sure. Oh, and flipping perfect. In what town is Cage 8 located? Well, I know that already. I know that. It's gotta be Browning Fields. Or rather, well, is that the name of the town? I mean, I'm not sure if that's the name of the town. That's definitely the right location, because it's the only one that makes sense. So, I mean, it might be Anderson City, because that's where the train comes from. Because the whole area might be Anderson City. It's just passing by sites of interest. But Browning Fields, well, maybe the city's Anderson City. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure what the right answer to that will be. We'll have to see about that. And by the way... I'm apparently, yes, because I'm hungry. I think I'm losing a bit of health. Right, well, in that case, I'm just going to order, like, 3 pizzas. Yeah, 3 pizzas. Nice. I'm going to treat myself. It's the final day before my promotion, so why not, eh? Nice, that was correct. Got myself the $70. Browning Fields was the right answer. Beautiful. Oh, here we go. 5 p.m. Something's going on down in 7. Now, this is presumably going to be the guy calling his agent. I think I actually... yeah, saw the very end of that. I can take care of your company's finances, no problem. This might be a different conversation to the one I saw previously. Absolute confidentiality, integrity, formality. Okay, balance sheet oversight, professional recommendations, diddly diddly dee. Now, what is going on with you in your secret life? Well, we know exactly what you do. We're just not sure, yeah, what your end game is. You want to be a famous drag act, I guess. There we go. I just went out shopping and I feel much better now. I've got some pizza in the fridge. I've got some chicken. I've got some nice yogurt I can eat together with, yeah, a bit of fruit just to keep me nice and healthy. So my health's alright. My food's alright. And you know what? I think I'm going to reward myself with a nice good night's sleep. Alright, I'm going to give myself a solid 8 hours. Oh, that's nice right there. And so we prepare for my wonderful promotion, for I have got the 9 screens, the 9 cages, huzzah! But when you reach day 6, the authorities decided to shut down your game because, well, you know, this is the demo of Do Not Feed the Monkeys. You know what? That seems bloody fair enough. Not the full game. It has to finish sometime. You know what? Perfectly flipping fair. I think that's, yeah, fascinating little look into that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Do Not Feed the Monkeys. And yeah, we saw a handful of those characters over there on the left, but clearly there's a lot more as well, like Satan. There's actually Satan himself on the far left over there. So potentially we might need to keep an eye on Satan too. Together with, yeah, all sorts of fascinating people. I'll say, this is promising. This is fun. I like it because, yeah, it's got that ever-pressing time limit, the constant juggling and plate spinning and all of that. Time is constantly ticking by. As far as I can tell, there's no actual way to pause. Time pauses while, like, you know, stuff like you're having conversations happens, because otherwise, like, you know, you'd be massively disadvantaged if you had a slow reading speed, for example. But for the most part, yeah, time can't actually be paused. So as a result of that, you're constantly juggling. Okay, when do I work? When do I eat? Do I eat healthily, or do I get the lazy option and just ordering food, even if it's more expensive? When is the right time to get a good night's sleep? Can I just actually keep drinking coffee to avoid sleeping? But if I do, my health's going to go down. It's quite hard to get your health back because, yeah, that just ticks down as well if you're too tired or too hungry. And actually, being too tired literally slows you down because your vision goes out of focus. So as a result of that, you literally can't read while time is ticking by. There's a lot I like here. There's an awful lot I like. And I like the fact that, yeah, next to say something like Need to Know. I played Need to Know recently, and that was a little bit too basic, to be honest. It was a bit too easy to get to the conclusion the game wants you to get to. This game, it actually feels like, yeah, you need to actually really dig in, pay attention, put things together, figure out what's going on in order to actually solve the mysteries and figure out what's happening. And I actually didn't manage to do one of them. I don't know what that photographer's name is. So, yeah. Fascinating, fascinating stuff. Expect to see this one back again when it's a little bit further along because I'm impressed. I am very, very impressed indeed. Might be one to watch. This could be something very, very special. So, we'll leave things off there, but I'm sure it will be back. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a True Nerd, and this has been Do Not Feed the Monkeys. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Wait, did people just vote out democracy? Hang on, what have you just done? Oh, go on, let's have the greatest Oktoberfest ever. Yay! Spain and Russia have announced a new alliance as a result of the warmongering of certain Central European countries. Oh, well, excuse me! My leader from now on, no weaklings will stand in the way of this country's path to glory. Oh, God, Germany, not again!